If your AI copy feels robotic and flat, then not the problem with this is not a problem with your product that you're promoting. It's a problem with the prompt that you gave AI to do the task that you want it to do. Okay? In this video, I'm going to show you how you can stop writing prompts and let AI do the prompting for you. This is for burned out affiliates who know that AI should help, but they end up writing a generic prompt and then tweaking the copy in the next 30 minutes and end up not liking the copy that they just wrote or AI just wrote, and they will throw it into trash. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how you can um, solve that problem and generate an like what I called a successful affiliate marketing campaign. So now I'm in um, like you see this page. I left a link down below in the description. All you have to do is just put in your name and email, and you will see a page that looks like this. All right, so this is called the Genesis prompt kit. This is a prompt kit that you can use to prompt to use AI, like to prompt AI for the prompt. Okay, so that is the thing that you wanted to do. This is for affiliates who want to generate like a guru level affiliate campaigns, including emails, hooks, bullets, and whatever you just need. Okay, so that's what you're going to do. So what you just unlocked is you now have a three-part system. You will have an audience interrogator where AI can interview you, and so it stops guessing. Okay, it will interview you as much as he can, and it will give you the best ever, like the best output that you can look for. Okay, and then there is the angle injector, which is forcing you which forces one psychological hook, so copy isn't just generic. Okay, and then there is the scaffold builder and the mirror room, where you can have a structured outputs and an instant self improvements. Okay, this is for you if you need a full campaign fast and your current AI outputs like just feel flat, robotic, and samey. Okay, so step number one, you want to pick an offer. I tend to pick an offer in the, for example, let me go to system.io. Okay, let's say I want to promote this offer. Okay, so as you know, System.io is an all-in-one CRM, if you call it like that. Or let's go for Go High Level, which is geared towards agencies. Or just let me be with System.io at the moment. So this is just an example. So the next thing is you want to open ChatGPT or whatever AI you have and just paste in the Genesis prompt, which is what we are going to do right now. So I now have the Gemini, and I use the Pro version. You can use the Pro version for free, but then you will have to upgrade to continue chatting with it. So yeah, so let's paste this prompt. Okay, and let's go to Gemini and paste the whole prompt here. And let's wait for it. So now it's asking me what is the specific product or offer you are promoting. So I want to say I am promoting System.io as an affiliate. Okay, that's my goal. If you have your own product, you can say that you are promoting your own product. You will need to give it that. Okay, because in AI, what I learned is that if you put this as an affiliate, then AI write as a third person, which is the affiliate. But if this is your own product, then AI will uh, write the copy as a first person, which is you. Okay, so let's get into it. So next question. So the next question I have is, who is the specific target audience you want to attract with this campaign? Total beginners, people switching from expensive tools like ClickFunnels, or aspiring course creators. I would say people switching from expensive tools like ClickFunnels and go high level, because ClickFunnels is like $97 a month, and go high level, the highest tier is $497 a month. So I would say, and go high level. So the next question is, what is the primary frustration driving them to switch right now? The monthly cost eating their profits, tech overwhelm, features they don't use, or something else? So I would say that it is the cost, because with System.io, if you want to unlock everything in the platform, you need to only pay $97 a month. Okay, unlike Go High Level and ClickFunnels. So I would say monthly cost eating their profits. Let me just copy that. And the next question is, what is the specific nightmare scenario they are trying to avoid by switching? Like shutting down their business because overhead is too high, or never scaling because the tools are too complex. I would say both. I would say both. Or for the sake of the simplicity, I would just pick the first one, which is shutting down their business because overhead is too high. Just let me tell you that this prompt will generate five email sequence, a 5-day email sequence, 10 VSL bullet ideas, a landing page section outline, and five short social media posts to promote the offer. Okay? But you can do more. You can do more by going to the scaffold builder, and you can create more assets if you need to. Okay, bye. What is the specific price comparison or saving number you want highlight to trigger the immediate attention? E.g., stop paying $297 a month, or get for free what other charge for $97. I would say this. I would say get for free what other charge for $97 for. So let me just copy that. So what is the desired tone for this campaign? Aggressive, controversial, empathetic and supportive, or none, or a no nonsense and logical. I like the no nonsense. It's like Frank Hearn and Dan Kennedy, if you know what I mean. And let's hit enter. And here AI will ask you if there is any specific compliance rules, forbidden words, or claims we must avoid, specific income guarantees, slamming competitors by name. I would say do not explicitly um, name the other platforms. And what else? Do not overhype. Stay honest, direct, and transparent. And what else? I would say do not claim they will make $1 million business when they sign up. Just stay as truthful as you can. So that's my own compliances, if you know what I mean, but you can add whatever compliances you want. So let's see what AI can give us. Okay, just let me go back to the prompt again. Okay, in phase two, it's the angle injector. Look one psychological angle. After you say ready, present five angle options based on what you learned. Okay, so let's go back to AI, and here is AI began the phase two, which is the five angle options based on the no nonsense, logical tune, and the cost saving focus. So the first angle is the profit math logic. Focus purely on the numbers, calculate exactly how much the platform tax wasted annually, and frame the switch as an immediate guaranteed ROI. The only profit you can control is cutting the cost. Or the survival mode. Tap into the fear of business failure by positioning high fixed monthly overhead as the silent killer. Let me read them and come back to you guys. Okay, I do like the honest mechanic, and let me see the start, the the barrier of entry. I like those two, for number four and five. So I would say I like number four and number five. And let's go back to the prompt kit, which is here. And let's go to the angle injector. I would say give me 10. I will just copy and paste this prompt. Then ask me pick one number. After I choose, we write the campaign around only that angle. So maybe after I finish the prompt, after I finish the with AI going through all the faces, which is I think four faces or five faces, I can ask it to go for another angle, or just let me copy this and paste it, or not. Just let me stay with number four and five for now. Okay, as you see, AI told me that to keep the copy tight and high converting, we need to lead with one primary psychological hook. So I would pick number four. I would pick number four. Well, number four is all about transparency, simplicity, and the right sizing your tools. So let's wait for the results. Let me go back to the prompt again, and let's see what is phase three all about. So the phase three is the scaffold builder, okay, where it can scaffold um, all the input that you give it into multiple assets. For example, um, emails, landing page copies. There is also the VSL copies. You can add multiple assets, and you don't need to just stay with um, where is it? You don't need to just stay with writing only these four. Okay, so five email sequence, and the 10 VSL bullet ideas, landing page section outline, and the five short social posts. You can add more assets if you need to. For example, maybe you want to create, let's say, a YouTube video script, or a YouTube video idea, or whatever you just need. Okay, so let's go back, and this is the output. It says here the angle is locked, which is phase number two. And now phase number three is the scaffold builder, which is the perfect prompt. Here's the master prompt designed to generate your campaign. You can save this for future iteration. So act as a senior direct response copywriter specializing in B2B, SaaS, and affiliate marketing. Tone, a no-nonsense, logical, transparent, the voice of reason. Content. The user is promising a system.io to promote to entrepreneurs currently using expensive legacy marketing platforms. The honest mechanic, and the angle is the honest mechanic focus on utility, profit margin, and cutting bloat. Stop paying for features you don't use. The audience, the offer. I don't know if it mentioned System.io here or there. Yeah, it did mention it. And the task, generate the following assets: the 5 email sequences, the 10 VSL bullets, the landing page outline, the social media post. You can add more. Okay, you can add more. So let me just copy that and go for another page, and let me just paste this prompt in here. And while AI is doing its work, or you can just go back to the previous chat, and the phase 4 and 5 is here, because phase 4 and 5 is about all the execution and the self improvements. Okay, it wrote everything, but it doesn't hurt if you did it in another chat. Okay, so phase 1, stop the bleeding email sequence. Email number 1, the wake up call. The math doesn't care about your feelings. Let's look under the hood of your business. Ignore the projected revenue and ignore the potential. Look strictly at the burn rate. If you are paying 97 to 197 or $297 a month for marketing infrastructure before you have consistent cash flow, you're running a deficit default. You're running a deficit by default. So, in my opinion, the copy looks good and the angles are really good. The luxury tax lie. So the subject: why you're overpaying the truth. Why do the legacy platforms charge $297 a month? Is there a code? Is their code written in gold? Do their email arrive in the inbox faster? No. You're paying for their bloated overhead. You're paying for their massive headquarters, their Super Bowl ads, and their sales team. You're paying a luxury tax to feel like a real entrepreneur, which is pretty much true. So, the honest mechanic reveal. So, from what I see in the emails, it didn't promote System.io from the beginning. It was like a pre-launch or something, or a pre. It's getting my list ready for the offer or whatever. That is this is something. This is something that AI does. Email number 3, the honest mechanic reveal. This is where um, this email is where you can reveal the link to go and create a free System.io account. So, email number 4, email number 5. I really do think it's all written pretty great. It's pretty perfect. Here are the 10 VSL bullets and the landing page outline. Yeah. The headline: stop burning cash on legacy marketing software. You are overpaying for features you don't use, which is pretty true. Social media posts. If your business isn't profitable yet, you have no business paying $297 a month for funnel software, and so on and so on and so forth. It says here, would you like me to draft a step by step migration guide in the same honest mechanic tone that you can offer as a lead magnet? I said yes. Or before that, let me try the next tool, which is the angle injector. I would say, give me 10 psychological angle options for this campaign, one emotion, one clear enemy confusion, overthink, or whatever, one promised relief. Then ask me to pick one number. After I choose, rewrite the campaign around only that angle and do not mix angles. So let me try that. So now I have 10 additional angles. The first angle is the margin hook. The emotion is the righteousness, the feeling of being the only adult in the room who understand P and L. I don't know what they mean by P and L, but let me search on that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not that. Yeah, profit and loss. Profit and loss. The enemy, the slow death of a business caused by thousands of dollars in unnecessary recurring subscriptions. Taking back control of your bank account and stopping the financial leak. This is the first angle. The tech minimalist. The feeling of drowning in integrations, API, and features you'll never use. The enemy, complex dashboard designed to confuse you into overthinking or into thinking you need them. A single, yeah, this is true. A single clean dashboard where it just works. That I think this is what System.io is all about, in my opinion, because their dashboard is pretty neat. Okay, so I will pick number two and hit enter. Okay, now AI rewrote the whole campaign with the honest. I'm sorry, it's number two, which is the tech minimalist. So here's the complete campaign rewritten for angle number two, the tech minimalist and anti-complexity. Here are the emails. You are drowning in features you'll never use. I think this is the same subject line. Be honest with one. How much time did you spend this week setting up your software versus actually selling your product? I see it every day. Entrepreneurs get a legacy marketing platform. They log in, they see 500 integrations, complex API keys, and advanced automation workflows. I think this angle works pretty much better than the previous one, in my opinion. So let us see how the scaffold builder will do for us. The scaffold builder. This, if the outputs just feel messy, because it does feel messy. Um, this prompt will say, before writing any copy, create a campaign blueprint with these sections. Okay, and after the blueprint, generate the assets exactly from the blueprint. Keep everything tight and punchy and conversion focused. So let me paste this in here. I think this is a much better output in my opinion. So here is the complete blueprint followed by the marketing assets, strictly aligned with the angle number two and the honest mechanism or mechanic persona. I'm sorry, guys. So the audience snapshot, the Frankenstein marketer, the overwhelmed starter, and the burned out veteran. The core pain and mechanism, the new mechanism, the offer positioning, the objection rebuttals. Will I lose features? Migration is hard. Just letting you know that System.io just provide a free migration if you bought the annual subscription or you gone all in with the unlimited version. I'm not promoting System.io, just letting you know what System.io can do. Um, yeah, and here are the emails, the declutter email sequence. Let me go back up and see how the emails just different. So this email, it's called the wake up call or the death by complexity email sequence. And this is the declutter, which is the next one. Email number one, it's pretty minimalist, if you know what I mean. Close your tabs. This is the subject. Um, and in my experience, these kinds of subject lines works work much better than the long subject lines in terms, because if you wrote a long subject line, it sometimes goes straight to the spam folder. So look at your browser right now. How many tabs are open? Email provider, a landing page builder, a Zapier, a course host, a video hosting, and you're trying to drive a car by operating five different steering wheels at once. This is why you feel overwhelmed. This is why you haven't launched. We call this the tech paralysis. So you believe you need all these tools to be a pro, but the pro don't have complex stacks. They have efficient stacks. Complexity is not a bridge of honor, it's a barrier to entry. And right now, it's costing you time you don't have. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you how you can cut the cords. So, the next email, why you pay for headaches. this these kind of subject lines again just makes me open the emails. I don't know about you, but these kind of subject lines I really like in my inbox. So yeah, and in my opinion, some of the emails are not complete. Yeah. So email number three, which is the reveal, the tool that just works, no manual needed. And here it is, and so on and so on and so forth. So this is the emails, and these are the VSL bullets. The one logic liberation: how to fire your IT department or yourself and manage your entire business from a single clean dashboard. While cobbling together five best-in-class tools actually create a fragile, expensive monster that breaks when you scale. So and stop fighting with your marketing stack. It's time to actually sell something. That's really me, because I do spend a lot of time in building, but not a lot of time on selling. So you spend a lot of time on building websites, building landing pages, but you forget that you are a marketer and you need to sell something, which is pretty annoying sometimes to confess. So I think that's it for this video. Check out the link down below in the description. You will get the Genesis prompt kit. You can use it whatever you want, but let's try this mirror room prompt. So review the campaign you wrote. Score it 1 out of 10 on specificity, emotional pressure, clarity, believability, and flow. List 10 most generic lines and rewrite them, then produce a tighter version. 2. Sharper hooks, stronger objections, cleaner CTAs, and fewer sentences. So let me just paste this into here. Now let's see what it does. I think it's going to make our campaign much more high converting than the previous copy, in my opinion. But like what Frank Kern always says, um, write a draft of your copy and then rewrite it 10 more times, and you will make it convert. Um, so, yeah. So, part one, mirror the room audit. Specificity 6 out of 10. Clarity 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to generic lines. And let me scroll down. Campaign version number 2, the tone, the honest mechanic, the tech minimalist. And here are the emails rewritten again. The Frankenstein diagnosis. Why your stack is broken. You have a Frankenstein business. You stitched it together. Tool A for pages, Tool B for emails, Tool C for courses. As you remember before, I asked AI to not explicitly name the platforms. So, and a $50 per month Zapier account trying to hold the monster together with digital duct tape. So, this kind of emails, if you know, there is a link in the first email. Um, yeah, email number 4. So it says here, the email number 4, the speed test math, 4 hours versus 15 minutes. Let's audit your time. The task is create a lead magnet the Frankenstein way. Design a page in ClickFunnels. Create a list and active campaign. Connect via API. Test the connections. Debug the connections. The total cost is $196 a month and a 2 hour of your time. Okay. And why does it say here 4 hours? Anyway, the system way. Open Funnel tab. Click Save. And total cost is $0 in 15 minutes. I think it does need a little bit more improvements or personal improvements from your end, not the AI's end, if you know what I mean. Cancel the subscription. Do it today. And the bullets, the 10-minute migration, it's not a 10-minute migration. Um, as you know, you need to check AI. If there is any mistakes, the landing page outline. Are you overcomplicating your business? Stop paying IT guy and start selling. The only marketing platform that refuses to add upload. Zero integrations required, zero plugins, zero monthly cost. Wow, this is a really good hook. My tech stack is better than yours because I pay $500 a month for it. No, you are just getting ripped off. Okay, I think we have done testing all the prompts and it does really work pretty much better than I expected, except that um, you need to do your own. You need to actually read them. Don't just copy it and paste them into your own email autoresponder and your own pages or whatever. You need to do your due diligence and see if everything is working fine for you, or everything just makes sense for you or for your audience. Okay, so again, link in the description, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.